Well, Tommy, it's great to have you back standing in front of me and great to see you back in the dugout. And I'm sure I best speak on behalf of everyone at the club to say it's great to see you back. So how's it feel?
Well, maybe not everyone, but yeah, I'm delighted. I mean, as you know, I've been in and around the training ground over the last sort of 10 days to 2 weeks, and felt, got my hands back on in terms of influence and certain things, particularly after the game against Chertsey and then the game into the Oldham game. So yeah, I've been around the place, but yeah, it's nice to be back on the sidelines. And I'm delighted that we've progressed. I know a lot of people have not given much credence to this competition, but it's a competition we're in, and it's a competition I feel, we've got to try and win. And we've done the job of getting through the group stage now. We'll look forward to whatever we get in the. I think we're in the last 8.
Yeah, well, it's got its benefits, hasn't it? And I'm sure if we weren't doing well, we'd know about it, wouldn't we? But we can only beat what's in front of us. Yeah. So it's good to do that.
Listen, they're second in the 21s league. I went to watch them on Saturday because I didn't travel to Oldham. And then I went and watched another opponent in the afternoon because they played at 12 o'clock. So I got my own eyes on them on Saturday, and I said to the players, in a one-on-one situation, they're going to hurt you because they're Premier League athletes. You know, they might be younger lads and they mightn't have a lot of senior football experience to them, but they have individual ability and quality that is very difficult to hold unless you're absolutely together as a team. And I thought, in fairness to the lads, for the first 70 minutes or so, I thought we were really in control of the game. Sort of story of our season a little bit in terms of, for the amount of times we went in the box today, we didn't score enough goals. Now, I'm not saying we haven't scored enough goals this season, we have, but because of a lapse in concentration by an outfield player, sticks the goalkeeper in the muck at the end of the game, and it means it gets a little bit edgy. So, there's always one or two things I want to improve, and I've let the lads know that. But in general, I think we're really pleased because a lot of these lads. Been a lot of changes in the team, probably more than I would like to have had to make as the season's gone on. And so we've got a lot of lads who need minutes, and these games are excellent for that. Like I said, it's a really good opposition. They're well coached, obviously, they're coming from the Premier League, and it's competitive. So I think the 300 and odd, 400 who came would certainly have enjoyed the game had they come and seen it.
You mentioned about the players needing minutes. Obviously, one of those definitely is Luke Jenkins. It's great to see him finally back out there again tonight, wasn't it? And I think he did quite well, didn't he?
He did very well, yeah. I mean, listen, we are really disappointed for Luke, not with Luke, in that he's not managed to get to a level of fitness to be able to play for us. The plan was for him to go out on loan to try and get a good month of football under his belt and then come back to us. But because this game's here and the next Tuesday's game in the Hampshire Cup game, it's 2 games we know we can get into him and still be around us, still be around the first team. So that's a positive, a huge positive. Dejan is always building minutes. People have got to realise Dejan's petrol tank is running on empty. The guy's hardly played football in 3 years. He's played more football this last 2.5 months than he has in 3 years. Yeah. And we know that. Certain people who, clamour for the teams that they think we should pick have to understand we've got to manage the players, and he's certainly one of them.